Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 battle. This is just a friendly paired match. Pictish versus Romano-British. And of course, I'll be playing the other side as well. So, the Romano-British army has 3 light archers, and that's it for infantry missiles, and 3 light javelin horse, and that's it for mounted missiles. Noble cavalry, the single unit of armored noble lancers is kind of a wink and a nod to the Arthurian legend, so maybe there are some kind of Roman army mercenaries brought over that were the source of the legend, who knows, but they're in the army list for 1 unit. There are Germanic mercenaries available, and the Brittonic foot are lightly protected medium foot, and the sub-Roman foot were heavily nerfed recently. They were, I believe, 30 points, and now they are deep units at 41 points because the Romano-British and Kingdom of Soissons armies were massively successful in tournaments, and that wasn't really an intended part of the balance. Okay, so the Pictish spearmen are deep medium foot offensive spears. They're going to have trouble against warbands. So we'll probably want to bring our own warbands to make up for it. Unfortunately, ours are loose, but we do get 2 picked superior warbands. So the difficulty is going to be that the Romano-British army is going to be much larger. To make up for it, we'll need to use our superior cavalry, if we can afford it after filling out the infantry line, that is. Maybe it's not so superior. I thought we had cavalry, but apparently we only have Celtic chariots. Well, we'll have to make do. I will not bother bringing my own infantry skirmishers because everybody running out deep units, it just doesn't seem like a big deal. We'll bring a light javelin horse to add to the harassment. Good. Okay. And we do have a second picked warband there. Something like that, maybe. I'm curious to see what army composition he went with. Oh, it's quite the horde. Lots of cavalry on our right wing. To get the 3 archers, we are lightly protected, so we have to be a little bit careful, but overall not too worried about that. Let's see if we can, for starters, get light javelin horse behind his army. That'll be the goal of the chariots as well. Okay, and we'll sit and wait and hopefully not get too badly outflanked. Next turn. Yeah, that extended line is going to be worrying. Only hope to slow his cavalry with our chariots. And to go for rear charges with the light javelin horse, if we can get all the way behind at least. There we go. Real subtle. Next turn. Alright. Pretty defensive, that's fine. We're going to try to swing left and use the forest to, if not anchor our flank, at least make it harder for him to wrap us up. If we get to this height 100, we might be able to hold the hill even against infantry. Okay, very good. Next turn. Yeah, you might have messed that up, dude. But the wraparound is coming, so I need to hurry the hell up and get into infantry contact. Basically, I need to start winning here before this cavalry arrives, and that's looking kind of like a tall order right now. Well, at least we can start being annoying with the light javelin horse. Alright, in the meantime, how good is the plus 100? It's not bad. Until we bounce it, then it's bad. Okay. Onward. Next turn. Good. Hopefully we bounce that, because we can't. Oh no, we held firm. Can't fight, because we don't have a melee POA, we only have impact. Oh well. Good. Alright, in the meantime, we straighten out the line and push forward. danger point being these warbands against my Pictish spearmen. Not the most reliable type of unit to have around. Right. We'll just hold firm here and evade. If we evade off map, hopefully we come back soon. Can threaten rear charges or to charge those archers if they emerge to try to slow us down. Next turn. It's not looking good for our chariots there. Oh, nice little bonus. It won't matter. Bounce them? Good. Too bad, we'll have to shuffle them out of the way. Alright, looks like it's going to be a straightforward clash. Hopefully those chariots come back soon. Might not be able to afford to do this. It's tempting. These noble cavalry are set up for a flank here. So I think we need to cover, like so. Let's try to pin down these 3 warbands. Oh, this is so terrible. We're just gonna have to tank a charge here. It's not gonna be pretty. Let's do the same to him, though. As long as we hold firm, and impact will do well, which is easy enough against the Britannic foot or the sub-Roman foot, but it's tougher proposition against warbands. Good. Let's keep up that momentum. Let's try a flank charge, see what happens. Held firm. Right. Do I dare? Probably not. Probably just do something annoying like that. Oh. If we move here... Oh, no, they don't exert a zone of control because they're in melee. I'm used to playing pike and shot right now. Here, why not? Lucky. Okay, now we need to be ready for bad things to happen to our Pictish spearmen. Next turn. What the hell is going on? Who knows? Okay. Ah, that was going on. Right, the continued destruction of our cavalry wing. If we're lucky, our men will break and flee off map. Not yet, it seems. Bounce that. Yep. Hold. Absolutely not. Okay. Alright. Alright, break and run off map. Do it. Off the map. Come on. Everyone follow. Goodbye. Lancers. We should not charge them. Great. Wheel this infantry around. If we let this unit break, it could infect this unit with panic, so unfortunately... Look, you face them. You crash into the sub-Roman foot, and you threaten the other unit of sub-Roman foot. Glad I didn't stay there. Hopefully they don't come back for a little while yet. How bad is this? Well, they're all average, so I could theoretically take time to shuffle here and then flank, or I could just try to join the fun. I think I will take the time. Well, actually, let's see how we do. Because our general could fall and something awful could happen after all. Held firm. Very good. Held firm. Come on. Unfortunate. Well, no matter. You. Good. We're gonna roll that line up. What will you do now? Take the disrupted unit and try to break the fragged unit. Good. Break the other fragged unit. Good. Hopefully then we can turn around soon and at least one unit can start rear charging his infantry line. Okay. Next turn. Good. Ah, excellent timing. Right, well let's hit this unit and go for the drop. In pursuit of safety, perfect. Where do we need help? I think we could use, well, let's do that. Good. Oh, I like that very much. Now, can we hold firm here? Ugh. We're gonna drop below 500 men, so soon we'll start taking negative combat strength modifier. This unit will turn here, so that we might have an option to intercept this warband. Probably not, though. So we need to just drop this warband and hope that it breaks, but it's probably a lost cause to prevent any kind of flank attack. just lock them in. We'll lose the chariots, but as long as we win the infantry battle, well, that is not the way to win the infantry battle. What is the melee stat anyway? Troop quality minus 12. Well, in we go. And for this, Spearman 100 versus Swordsman plus 50. The armor and troop quality essentially canceling themselves out. So we were pretty unlucky to lose a combat of the Pictish spears versus the sub-Roman foot. We'll use the light javelin horse to force a drop here if it doesn't happen next turn. Okay, next turn. Oh, for Christ's sake. There we go. What happened? I have no idea. Double drop there, I think? Have to be. Ooh, nicely done. That's not much of a threat, though. Well, first off, get the flank. Still lose this warband, but don't really care at this point. Everyone turn about. Yeah, why not? Excellent. And good 1% here. Okay, here. Go in with our steady unit against their steady unit then. Normally I would just move up the steady unit to sort of control lock these two units with their impact capability, but with cavalry looming behind us, we need to get a move on with the fight. Maybe if we're lucky we can try to hunt one of these frag units with our light horse. That's it. Getting a well played, so it might actually be over. Let's find out. Oh, didn't even need the chariots. Ah, yeah. That was bound to happen. Ooh, will we stand firm? We did, lucky us. I don't think it's going to end this turn at this rate. Strike the light javelin horse, and they held firm. push on towards the non-light cavalry as well. Very good. Let's get that rear attack. See if we can't inflict a cohesion drop. No. Good. We had the advantage there of our quality, but apparently we got unlucky. We were pretty close to having it be up 25, but it's going to go at least a few more turns, I think. Next turn. I'd like more of these riders to disperse, thank you, so that we don't have to worry about them coming back. We're going to lose that whole right wing. Okay, it's a good start. It's looking a little less good now. Let's try to focus on that frag unit and then set up for a flank attack on this unit soon. These two warbands are done for. That'll shift the route percent quite a bit. Good. Next turn. Good timing for him. Yep, there's that rear charge and impact. And double drop. Or double break, rather, not a double drop. That's a double drop. The plus 50 POA for spears versus swords finally came into play. Interesting. Let's try for a rear charge here. That's... damn, I was hoping we could... Maybe actually... There we go, shenanigans. It's a bastard move, just terrible, I know. Otherwise, they would have simply fallen back. How is this melee? Oh, good. then I don't feel obligated to start this assault quite yet. Normally I would charge in, but we might just frag when we do that, so I'd rather just wait. Also, we can see what happens here. Good. That'll slow down any attempt to bring the sub-Roman foot to aid the rest of the line. And now we're getting a GG. I wonder if that means a series of drops occur in the infantry battle. We haven't, although perhaps we will this turn. Chariots will go confront the noble cavalry. How is that? Good enough. No. And that's why we didn't charge in the first place there. Holding firm. Good. Ooh. Don't think we should charge in here until we get more support up. So for now, we'll turn to face these units and stand with our light horse ready to pin the noble cavalry again as needed. Alright. Next turn. Something bounced them. Oh. I would have thought he would have turned them around to try to flank. Oh, that's fine. Did that in the wrong order, but it didn't matter in the end. Right, charge in, lose the impact. Lovely. Picked warband, generaled up, and 2 sub-Roman foot. It's pretty brutal. It did hold firm, surprisingly. Almost there. Next turn, getting a now it is response to my saying it's not quite over. That would require a double drop somewhere here, I think. I suppose by now he means after my next turn here. Could disrupt on impact there. Not that it'll matter now. Oh, surprising. Almost auto-broke them, I think. Let's Zonal Control lock in case there is another turn. Alright, that should conclude things. Alright, one rally on the sub-Roman foot, but no rallies on broken units, I think. There we go. So, I successfully used my chariots to stop his cavalry from seriously interfering, other than that unfortunate incident on my right. And he did the same in the mirror match, so both of these were infantry battles. I think the difference here is that I did not really bother with infantry skirmishers, I think at all, actually, and I just put all my points into non-line infantry. And in a head-on clash, there were going to be difficulties. These Pictish spearmen have a tough time on impact against warbands, but in melee, the Pictish spears can defeat anything that the British army can bring. So, sub-Roman foot are below average. So they're at 88 POA on impact against 100 for Pictish spears, and the subsequent melee, they're at 50 to 100. Ouch. So basically pretty straightforward, advantageous matchups like that, combined with a bit of a wraparound here where my line was longer, and flank attacks by the chariots to slow him down with his Brythonic foot, led to a pretty simple win, with the only real hitch being the total collapse of my right wing when he managed to get just one cavalry unit behind in support of his wing, which is already doing pretty well on its own. So, it's no coincidence that his troops on his left wing are what's left in the battle. So, a good game to my opponent. Till next time.